Today we are continuing our Robin Williams series, which I gotta say is probably my least favorite series that I have done on this channel so far. There are so many bad movies in this list. I mean, like, think back to, like, the beginning of the series when we're watching, like, Seize the Day and Popeye and, like, other movies that are in this, like, kind of section that I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember all the movies that he's been in. I don't know. I'm excited to go through when I do my ranking in, like, June and be like, oh, I forgot that movie existed. And this is going to be one of the ones that I forget, or at least that I hope I forget. And that is Jakob the Liar. Jakob the Liar was released in 1999. It was written by Peter Kassovitz and Dieter Decoin, and directed by Peter Kassovitz. No spoilers, but it's set in World War II. It is set in, I guess, probably Germany, and there are Jewish people. Robin Williams plays the main Jewish person who is scared of dying. And one day he gets basically taken into the commander, German officer guy, and he's like, blah, 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 you're bad, blah, blah, whatever. The guy leaves the room, the radio is still on, and the radio tells some news. At this point, he goes back to his other friends, and he's like, hey, heard this on the radio, the war might be over soon. And they're like, oh yeah, you have a radio, cool, tell us more. And so then they go into this deep dive of, like, you know, tell us more, and of course, Robin Williams' character is like, I will just lie to these people, give them a little bit of hope. And then he does. That's kind of the whole movie. And I gotta say, there are a few moments that I liked about this film. They're few and far in between, but what I liked a lot is the concept. The concept's cool. Like, I like the idea that, like, he is just trying to give people hope and telling them lies, and he realizes that lying is bad, but he's willing to lie so that he can give other people hope. The problem is that he lies like 4 times in the film, maybe 5. That's pretty much it. Most of the lying comes from the other characters who are just basically insufferable. And it's just frustrating to watch because I'm just like, I know that the movie's trying to tell me that Jakob is lying to these people, but he's kind of not, like, for the most part. Like, he told the truth when he told them about the first broadcast, and then after that, yeah, there were lies, but they were mostly just, like, other people being like, oh, are we going to win the war? Where is Russia? Is Russia over here? And he's just like, well, and they're like, cool, yeah, I'm going to take that as a yes, and that's pretty much how it goes. And that's really frustrating. The only side character that I actually enjoyed was Leah Schreiber as Misha. He was a great side character. He just portrays so well. And he has a love interest who was really cool. I like the dynamic there. There is a child in the film that Robin Williams kind of takes in the beginning of the film. It's fine. It's a weird subplot. It makes sense why it happened. I don't get, like, it didn't add anything really that deep for me. I'm sure it has a greater significance to other people than to me, but for me, it just kind of was like, I get it, I know, I've seen this before. Which is kind of the problem with this movie, which is I've seen all of these aspects before. It took all of the bad parts out of every World War II movie I've seen and put them in one movie. And then they put Robin Williams there. And, like, Robin Williams' performance isn't bad. He has a great accent, and I think that he portrays it with a good tenderness. It's just everything else is not good. Like, the writing is bad. A lot of it's just bad. I don't know how he felt about it. Like, I hope he didn't think this is going to be a good movie, because that's pretty disappointing. And I'm sure that this has a cult following somewhere. I'm sure there are many people who look back at this movie fondly and they think, oh, I like that movie. It gave me hope. It made me realize some things. The ending's really cool, so I get that. I can see how that can be reminiscent of a good film. It's just the ending. But for the most part, it's just dry and uninteresting to me. I found it really unentertaining, and it took me 2 days to get through because it is 2 hours long and nothing happens the whole time, pretty much. But Leah Schreiber does, you know, contribute a lot to the positive sides of this. Robin Williams is not the inherent problem. It's just kind of a factor into just this really messy movie. I'm gonna go ahead and give Jakob the Liar a D. Have you guys seen Jakob the Liar? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about it. If you are interested in watching it, it is available on Redbox. If you want to rent it for like $4, YouTube, I'm sure is about $4 the same. So consider doing that if you are interested at all in what I have said. I wouldn't if I were you, but maybe this is a movie that interests you, and if it does, good for you. I recommend you check it out then. You're welcome to your own opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. If you have seen it, I want to know, is there a cult following? Do you like the film? I need to know, so let me know in the comments below. And please consider subscribing if you're not already. That would be a huge, huge help. I would truly, truly appreciate it. It helps me out a whole lot, you guys don't even know, so please consider doing that if you liked what you saw. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.